The story is told about the great Rav Shmelke of Nikolsburg. Everyone knew, locally within town and far beyond, that Rav Shmelke and his wife were tremendous balei tzedakah. They gave to everyone who came to their door. Everyone in the area knew that you would never walk away empty-handed. And so the story is told that one time, Rav Shmelke is home alone, and a poor person comes to the door, and Rav Shmelke looks around and he doesn't have any money to give the person. So he goes into his wife's jewelry chest, and he takes out a ring, and decides to give it to the poor person and sends the poor person on his way. And the poor person was so happy that he got a ring. Now he's going to be able to sell a ring and be able to have money and to buy food for his family. Shmelke's wife then comes home and sees that her ring was given away. So she goes out to Shmelke and says, "What happened to the ring?" And he says, "I gave it to this poor person. I couldn't find any cash." So she said, "Please go run after him and find him." And Shmelke says, "Okay, I'm going to go run after him and find him. What am I supposed to tell him? You want the ring back?" She says, "No, just go after him and find him and give him this message." So Shmelke runs after the man. He can't find him, asking people, "Did you see this person?" Finally, he finds him down by the river. He was about to cross over the river and go far away that he would never be able to find him again. He says, wait, hold on. And of course, this man's thinking to himself, "Oh, they want the ring back." Shmelke says, No. My wife wants you to know that you should not underestimate or undervalue the value of the ring. Don't let someone fool you, the person that you're going to sell it to, that it's just another ring. This ring has tremendous value, and my wife wanted you to know that. So this was a story that Rav Avram of Slonim, Zecher Tzaddik Livrocha, shared with his Hasidim in regard to that which we find in our Parsha, V'shamru b'nei Yisrael as Shabbos, that the Jewish people observe the Shabbos. Based on the Gemara in Shabbos, tells us the following, that Hashem said to Moshe, "Matana tova yeshli beves genozai." I have a matana tova, I have a great, beautiful gift that I want to give, that I have in my treasure house. V'Shabbos shman, it's called Shabbos. Vani mevakesh litna li Yisrael, and I want to give it to the Jewish people. Lech v'hodiyam, go tell them. So what was the message to tell them? The message was that we, B'nai Yisrael, Jewish people, back then in the times of the Midbar, till now, should never underestimate the value of Shabbos. You know, earlier generations, we talk about our grandparents, our great-grandparents who came to the United States, and we know the stories of people who would literally not work on Shabbos and get a pink slip that they were fired when they came back to work on Sunday or Monday. And we know that there were certain people who were able to withstand that challenge, and there were others who unfortunately were not. For our generation, we don't, Baruch Hashem, have that challenge for the most part. Our generation has different challenges. One of those challenges is the ability for us to truly disconnect. We are so engrossed in technology throughout the week that we don't even realize how much time we spend on screens. And Shabbos affords us the opportunity, the gift, to just be able to take ourselves away and spend time with ourselves, our families, with Hashem, not connected to the other areas of the world that really, to a certain extent, on a certain level, drain us. And there are certain people who have the challenge of disconnecting. They're so attached, it's so hard for them, even on Shabbos, to disconnect. And that is what this message is about. Kadosh Baruch Hu gave us a gift, and that we should never ever forget that Shabbos is a gift, and we should never take it for granted, and never treat Shabbos as if it's not a gift. It may be a gift for one who doesn't have to work on Shabbos in previous generation, one who was able to be with their family and never home during the week. And it's also a gift in our generation to be able to spend time with our families, with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and with ourselves, to garner the strength on an emotional and spiritual level to be able to thank Hashem for all that He has given us, to rest as we desperately need to from all of the busyness of social media in the world and connect internally to our soul. May we merit to always see Shabbos as the tremendous gift it was intended to be. Thank you for listening and have a good Shabbos.